Hi, welcome to In the Workshop. I was just putting up a sign that I laser engraved at work. Just put it on a rough cut bit of timber. I think what we're going to do today is make an outside workbench, because we've got power out there now. We've got a sail there if we need to put it up to work under. But I think what I could do with is a bench out there, so I can do the chainsawing on if I want to, and do other work out there. So let's see if we can find enough bits of timber to make something up. So join me in a second. Well, I've got more wood here than I thought I had. So yeah, we should be able to make a workbench out of this. Got some wood here. This is all old pallets. These are off long pallets. So they should be ideal for some legs. But yeah, got more than I thought. So this is where I want the bench to be. So like I say, I just want a rough outside bench that I can use for chainsawing parts on, or chopping logs. I want to be able to strip bark off little pieces of logs and stuff like that. Thinking, what the hell is he doing there? I just had that spare bit of old AstroTurf that I pulled off the back of a gate, so I've just chucked it there for a bit of weed suppression, and sometime I might put a bit of gravel across there to try and keep weeds down. So, like I said earlier, these are off the bottom of some big massive pallets. So I think these 10 foot, let's have a look. Yeah, just slightly under 10 foot long. But I thought I could use these for the legs. They're 3x3s. I know there's bigger and better stuff that I could be using, but I'm making this out of bits and bobs that we got, you know, bits of offcuts and pallets and all sorts of stuff. These are going to be the legs, the 4 legs. Or should I actually, I'll think about how long it's going to be, because we might be able to make it 6 legs. Give it 6 legs. Okay, so what I'm doing is chopping the legs down to 32 inches. Pieces that I've got to work with are 8 foot long, is from an 8 foot pallet, so I might as well make the bench as long as I can, because then it'll be more useful. So I'll put 6 legs on. There we go, 6 legs. Right. So we've got pallet wood here that I'm going to use for the top rails that go along the front and back. That's going to be out of this stuff. So the size of this is about 4 inches by about 1 inch thick. So we've got a couple of them. I use these ones that are a bit narrower. They're 3 inches for the bottom rails that go across. They'll be the front and the back. This is the wood that I'm going to use for the top. So like I say, these are 8 foot from 8 foot pallets. So anyway, let's get chopping these off to length first before we do the side pieces. But then if that goes up to there, let's go past that. Yeah, that's okay. Right, so we've got the front pieces and the back pieces, so I need the sides, so I'm going to cut 6 bits off at 28 inches long to go top and bottom of the ends and the middles. I'm going to try using these screws. They're not wood screws really, they're self-drilling bay pole screws, but I got given these for free, so I got 60mm ones there. Are they 60? Let's have a look. Yeah, 60 and 70mm here. So I think I'm going to try and use them. So I've got a top rail here and one of the end legs here, and I'm just using a piece of offcut of this inch because I want this side piece just overhanging an inch on the end of that leg there. So I'll just put that there to get it so it hangs over an inch, and I just use this square, framing square, to get the leg square with the top rail. Let's have a look. Nearly there, yeah, that looks about square. I need it top of this side rail flush with the top of the leg. Yeah, these bay pole screws have got the self drilling, which is pretty handy. So let's try some of these. It's okay at that. Good, that's not going anywhere. Right, so I'm going to do the other end of here the same as that. We'll put the other centre leg smack bang in the middle, and then put the rail along. I'll decide how high to have it up off the bottom of the leg, and then we'll put the bottom rail. So I'll make the front and the back like that, and then we can attach them, the front and the back, together. to a levelish piece of ground. So I've got the back frame done and the front one. So I'm now going to use 6 pieces to join the front and backs together. That's the plan. This bench is massive. Right, just measure from corner to corner to just check that it's square. So now I can get these boards and fit them on the top. So like I say, at the minute these have still got the nails underneath. I'll see how easy it is to get them all out. Now I've got this bench frame, I've got a nice bit of support holding the pieces to denail, so that makes it a lot easier. Bench is quite massive, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the frame over in place before I fit these top pieces on. Because I think if I ask the wife to give me a lift with this once it's all in place, she might not be very happy. So I'll get the base over there, get it level, and then take these over and fix them there. I'll have to pull it out sometime to give it some kind of treatment, you know, finish to keep it, to make it last a bit longer. But I'll only have to move it out a little bit to get round it. So I'll do that another day as well. So I'll take these off and then get it over there and level, and then we can get these on. I have cut all them bottom rails the same height because I might sometime put some boards across like that just to put things under there, like have a shelf there. Right, I've put some pressure treated wood underneath the legs just to protect them a bit, but like I said, this will all be getting treated, and I'll treat the end of the legs as well. But it's sat on pressure treated little bits at the minute. It's all nice and level. Well, actually I've left a slight bit of a slope this way, just only a tiny bit, so that I'm thinking that when rain's all going on there, it can run off a little bit. And what I'm going to do is leave little gaps in between these boards to let rain through as well. So what I'm doing is having an inch overhanging at the front here, an inch at the sides and an inch at the back, and then I'll put equal spaces in between. And I just wanted a little bit of overhang so that I can put a clamp on if I need to clamp anything on. What I'm going to do here is use my nail gun just to nail them in place before I screw them, just so that I can get them all positioned, and then just go around with the screws. Right, that'll do. Well, that's it for this video. I'll finish this, put some finish on it another time. But yeah, it should do the job a treat. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. And all there is to say is take care, and I'll see you next time.